Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. My name is Celeste, and today we are gonna be making sushi. So let's get right on into it. I'm starting off with 2 cups of sushi rice, and I'm rinsing it until the water turns clear. And as usual, all the ingredients will be in the description box. And it's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio of rice to sushi, or rice to water. So 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of water, whereas regular rice is a 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water ratio. So this is just 1-to-1. Very simple, very easy. You can also add a small square of seaweed into the rice. That's optional. I did not do that. Again, we're adding in our 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water and 2 cups of rice. Oh my gosh. Next, we are draining our extra firm tofu in the sink to get the excess water out. One of these days I will buy a sushi press, but in the meantime, this is what we got. And we will be cutting them into steaks, like so, and putting the remainder of the tofu back in its container. And we're gonna wrap that up and put that back in the fridge. With our steaks, we are going to put them on a paper towel and press them out a little bit, wring out some of the water, and just let it chill out in the meantime while we prep the rest of our things. Next, we're going in with some veggies. I'm cutting up some bell peppers. I like color, so I'm doing multiple. That's why I'm using so little of this one and the rest that you'll see. But in total, you'll probably use about a whole small bell pepper. And we're going to be julienne our veggies because I watch Food Network and I know what that is. But I mean, they're a little bigger than actual julienne cut. So my apologies, but we tried. And also a good thing about this is you can use whatever you want. You can customize this. However, I'm just showing you what I did, but you feel free to put in whatever meat, whatever vegetables. It really doesn't matter, but I'm just showing you what I did. It's all good. Next, I'm going in with a carrot, and in order to julienne vegetables like these, you need to make the sides flat. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just making the carrot flat so that it sits nicely on our cutting board, and I'm cutting it into strips and then cutting those into strips as well. Julienning our vegetables. They're kind of big, but it got the job done. I'm not complaining. Also, real quick, I just want to mention that we do wash our hands and we do wash our produce. So I don't know if anyone had a question about that. I'm just setting the record straight. I wash everything. Whole carrot, done. We're also going in with our cucumber, and we're making alternating lines because this is not an English cucumber, so the skin is kind of tough. And we're just gonna use half of that bad boy cut into those julienne squares that I talked about before. And I am not a pro in the kitchen, so I know you're probably stressed out watching me with this knife, especially on something slippery like cucumber. I agree. Same. I'm also nervous. However, I don't cut myself, or I haven't in a really long time. Knock on wood. So don't stress too much. We get it done. You just make sure you practice safe knife skills. And that's all that matters to me. Next, we're going to put some mushrooms in a pot. And I'm trying to mimic that unagi eel type sushi. It's not the same texture, it's not the same thing because it's mushroom. However, I just wanted that sweet barbecue smoky flavor because I missed it. That was like my favorite thing. And so I'm putting in the ingredients you see on the screen to give it that nice smoky-esque flavor that I love. And we're gonna turn the heat off and put a top on it and let it do what it do. Next, we're making a tempura type batter for our tofu. So I'm adding in the ingredients you see here. We're also adding in yellow mustard. It just makes it a little more crunchy. If you fry chicken, then you might do this. I used to. It just made it more crunchy. You don't taste the mustard at all. It makes the batter just nice. Free game. You're welcome. So we are putting in about 2/3 cups of water, and that's what our batter looks like. We're then gonna cut our tofu into strips. I did 3 per tofu steak. So I ended up with 9 these little strips. We put that in our batter, and we are going to fry these up. Your girl was smart and decided to put all 9 in the pan at once, and they did all stick together, every last one. So I recommend that you do this in batches and make it easier on yourself. Sometimes I got impatient. I make life hard sometimes, but it's okay. It worked out. You will cook these until they are golden brown, and then you'll put them on a paper towel and let the oil drain out, and they're good to go. And we can finally, oh wait, no, we can't assemble our sushi just yet. We have to finish our rice afterwards. So I will show you that in just a second. If you see my phone in the bottom left, I had the website up. I thought I followed instructions. So here's what you do. You put the sushi vinegar mixture that I put here. You cook that, season it down, let the sugar and salt dissolve, then you pour that on your rice. I didn't do that. I tasted it. It was gross. But we made it work. We fixed it. But I'm just telling you, I made a mistake. And I also probably should let you know that I don't own a sushi mat. But if there's a will, there's a way. And so this is how I roll my sushi because I like sushi. So you wet your hands and you spread your rice out over your sheet, your nori sheet. The smooth, shiny side is face down, and there's lines on this side. They need to be vertical, not sideways, not horizontal. And you put your veggies that we julienned so nicely in the middle, and then we gotta fold that bad boy up. I think I put too many things in it. As usual, I think I overdo it when I cook. I'm always like heavy-handed. But this one is our mushroom one, and it turned out so good. It was the fan favorite. So here we just roll it up, kind of like a burrito, but like without tucking the sides in. We do squeeze it though. We squeeze as we roll to like pack everything in. And then I put some water on the ends. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but like how am I supposed to close it? So that's what I did to help close my roll. And that's a pretty fine looking roll if I do say so myself. And again, face down. Like I fixed it, the vertical lines. Make sure there's that. You wet your hands because this rice is sticky. And every time you grab some rice, or you're about to, you wet your hands and you lay it out, smooth it out, make sure it covers most of what you see. You leave a little gap at the end. And this one is our tofu one. I made 2 tofu, 1 all veggie, and then our mushroom one. So I made 4 rolls in total, and it was so good. 10 out of 10. It satisfied my sushi craving. 100%. I will do this again. And I ripped it. You guys see that? I kind of ripped it. I overstuffed it, but that's fine. So, to cut it, we need to wet our knife. Every cut, you need to wet your knife. It's a little daunting, but it's okay. Look at that! Nice. So, I cut these into 4. They're pretty big. You can cut these pieces in half as well, and that's it. That's that on that. Look at that. My 4 rolls, good to go. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. Comment what you want me to make next. I love eating. I love making food, so please holla at your girl. Subscribe for more. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.